Chris Direwalt is Fox News' digital politics editor, and Michael Cannon is the director of health policy studies at the Cato Institute. Gentlemen, good to see you. Chris, what do you make of this?
Well, it's a pretty big deal, especially when you consider we've been getting a lot of blithe assurances that thanks to a bailout built into Obamacare, this was all going to be okay, that the insurance industry was going to be disruptive, there was going to be the dumping, there was going to be the rate shock, there was going to be whatever. But even though not enough people had signed up for the law, or not enough people have signed up so far, and even though they're too old and insurers are afraid they're too sick, it was going to be okay because the bailout was going to take care of things and it was all going to work itself out over a few years. This is money talking, and what money says is, nuh-uh, I don't think you are going to make it out in one piece, and that should be concerning to everybody.
Just so the viewers understand, so what's happened now is that Moody's is basically downgrading the health sector and their credit rating. I mean, they're basically saying that you shouldn't bet on that market because it's going to lose money. Is that correct, Chris?
That's right. And what it had been a selling point for Obamacare for a long time to say, hey, you don't be worried about your insurance. The insurance companies are making plenty of money. They're going to be fine. They're a buy. Their stocks are doing great. It's going to be fine because they get all of these new customers. If that's not true, it's bad for them, sure, but it's bad for everybody who carries insurance because of the very problems we've talked about.
Michael, what do you make of it?
Well, what Moody said was that their projections for net earnings in the health insurance industry were going to be 2% growth instead of 3%. But now that's a cut of 1/3 in projected net earnings, and their
all right, let me just stop you right there. So for the people at home, Moody's, which rates these, rates lots of things. We're going to talk about some of the things it rates later. But they basically said the health insurance industry is going down. Now, why does Ma and Pa sitting at home? Why do they care?
Well, I think they should care because this says a lot about the future of Obamacare. Now, I think you can interpret all of Obamacare, almost all of Obamacare, as one great big insurance industry bailout. The Obama administration is, their only job was to throw money at the insurance industry to get them to cover more people. And they're messing that up. They can't even throw money at an industry right anymore. And they're siphoning off the best risks from blocking them from signing up for the plans the insurers need them to sign up for. They're telling the insurance companies, we want you to cover people who haven't paid their premiums, and they've got the insurance companies over a barrel, so they're not going to object. And the result is that now the market is waking up to the fact that the insurance companies are taking a hit. Things could get worse in the future for them, not better.
And so does that, here's the question. Does that put the lie to it, as they say? And I'm not using the word lie as a judgment. That's just the saying. But does that put the misleading to it? However you want to put it, Chris, the fact that now you've got an actual, credit rating agency saying, I'm telling you, this market is in trouble. It's in trouble because of the law. And all the stuff you've been hearing about, it's sort of like the line from Kevin Bacon in Animal House, remain calm, all is well. It's Moody saying, all is not well.
Okay. Well, I was not prepared for a Kevin Bacon comparison, but it is I think it is substantially accurate, Counselor. And it's like this. The administration continues to say, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Only Republicans, only conservatives, only people who want the law to fail say that there's anything wrong with it. But as we find out day after day after day, people who are acting in just their own self-interest, people like employers who are dumping their workers onto the government program, like ratings agencies, like others who have their own pecuniary, fiduciary interest to be concerned about, they're telling the tale, and as it comes out, it puts the lie to the claim that everything is going to work out just fine.
Gentlemen, thank you.